These are regular expressions introduced in Excel recently. These are simple, easy to use, but super powerful. And in this video, we're going to learn 3 different examples of using regular expressions with 3 different functions. So make sure to watch, and now let's start. Now, if you look at this example here, I have these order IDs here. All these values in these cells are not structured. I cannot extract these IDs with traditional formulas, and that's why I'm going to use regular expressions. Let me show you how these regular expressions work. We have 3 different functions, so I'm going to use this function called Regex extract. First of all, I'll select this cell where I have my value from where I want to extract. I will say I want to extract numbers. So instead of using numbers like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to use a pattern that starts with square bracket 0 to 9. So it tells Excel, hey, I want to extract anything that comes within this range. I'll close this pattern from here, the regex expression, and now let me just enclose it in double quotation marks. And now I'm gonna say close my function, hit enter. Now as soon as I hit enter, it gives me this number, but this is only the first number from this order ID. So I need to tweak a little bit of my pattern. So what I'll do, I'll say plus. Now here when I say these square brackets in 0 to 9, that means all the numbers that comes in this range, and plus here means all the numbers, not just one number but all the numbers. And now when I hit enter, I get 4471. That's my order ID. Now here we have one more problem to face. When I drag this formula down, let me just drag this formula down, I get again the order ID 5523, but as soon as I drag this formula down to the third value, I only get the first order ID, because in this value I have 2 different order IDs. I want both of the order IDs. My pattern is correct, but there is a small tweak that I need to add in this function itself. So I'll just go back and I'm going to move to the third argument that says how I want to return my value. This is return mode, and I'm going to say all matches, not just one group of the numbers, but all the matches, all the groups that match this entire pattern. So I'm going to hit enter. And when I drag this formula down to the third value, you can see I get the second order ID as well. All right, so now in this example, I have these names here, and I want to replace these special characters from these names, from in between first name and the last name. So I'm going to use this function, which is the second function, regex replace. We have used regex extract in the last example, and now we're going to use regex replace. So I'll select the cell where I have the name, and now in the pattern, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of reverse engineering. So I'll say square bracket start, and then I'm going to say A to Z for the range for A to Z, and along with that I'm going to add one more range, same for A to Z, but for the small case. Now I'll close it with square bracket, and because I want to include all the alphabets, I'm going to say plus. But here, I don't want to replace the alphabets actually. I want to replace these characters, the special characters. So what I'll do, I will use this character called, this regex expression tells Excel to replace anything which is not according to this pattern, anything that is other than alphabets. I'll wrap it with double quotation marks here, and for the replacement value, I'm going to say a single space. Close my function, hit enter. Let me just drag it down, and here I have my names without special characters, just with a single space. And this is one of my favorite examples to understand the power of regex expression. So if I enter the third function, regex text, which allows us to specify a condition, and then to test that condition, I'm going to select this order ID from here, and my idea here is to identify the correct order IDs. So I'll start with this square bracket, and then I'm going to say A to Z, close the square bracket, and this time I'm going to say I want to have values where I have only 2 alphabets. So instead of using a plus sign, I'm going to say square braces, and I'm going to enter 2 here. That tells Excel to have 2 alphabets anywhere in the value, but that is also not something that I want. I want to have 2 alphabets at the starting of the value. So what I'll do, I will say enter this caret, and then close this pattern, and I'm going to say close my function, hit enter, and oops, and drag this formula down. Now, if you look at here, I have true for all the values where I have 2 alphabets at the starting. So here, the alphabets are true, but these alphabets are not in the uppercase. So if I just add A to Z for the smaller case, hit enter. Now I have true for this value as well. But for this value where I don't have 2 alphabets at the starting, I don't have a true here. But that is not something I want. I want to extend this pattern. So I'll go back. I will add one more pattern here. So I'll start with square brackets, and then I'm going to say 0 to 9. Now this time I'm going to identify the numbers, and then I'm going to add these square braces, and I'm saying pattern to identify 4 numbers in a group. And also these numbers needs to be at the end of the value. I'll use this $sign here. Basically here I have 2 patterns. The first is to identify 2 alphabets at the starting of the value and then 4 numbers at the end of the value. So now when I hit enter, I only get true for the valid order IDs. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe because I'm coming up with a few more videos around regular expressions in coming weeks. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you next week.